anything.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome to Turn Order, the Seventh Eon, episode number 2. Hello, and I didn't set McQuanus's thing up on this overlay. I knew I forgot something. It's always the one thing that we forget. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to the Stream. Welcome to Turn Order, the Seventh Eon. How's everybody doing?
Good. I mean, I'm losing half connection every time that you guys say something, but I'm trying. Hi, chat. I can't see you, but I'll miss you.
Well, yes. Don't tell chat you can't see what they're typing, Mac. That's a death sentence.
That's a dangerous thing.
Mac can't see us, chat, just so we're all aware. She has no idea
we could be doing anything and she wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's the worst thing. I don't like this at all.
Yeah, so in place of Mac's camera today, we're going to be using some fan art from the wonderful Lady Hepatica. So thank you very much for the fan art. But yeah, Mac is without a camera today, as she has moved into a new place and is on Stone Age internet.
Yeah.
Stone Age internet.
It's even worse than the internet we had back at home when I lived in the middle of nowhere. It's disturbing.
Yes. So, how's everybody doing? How are your Sundays going?
Good.
I keep forgetting which button it is to unmute this one. God damn it! I'm really confused. I
tried to change
Zoom.
the hotkey a few times as well, and it's just not. I keep doing the wrong thing.
Why don't you turn off the Zoom one and then make the hotkey for Discord the same one that you use for Zoom?
No, it's just
manually
automatic.
click?
I go to click on Zoom, or I use the space bar, and I feel like I'm using Zoom right now, but I'm not. I'm using Discord, and my brain is too puny.
So I thought, didn't Discord have like that overlay? But I can't get it to work.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mac. What do you mean overlay?
Well,
you can get an overlay
like
and get
this...
It's Control tilde key.
Well, I tried, but that didn't work. Like, it doesn't show.
It might be Control Shift, but it doesn't. It's not on everything.
Yeah, no, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so if there's any like audio desync that's happening today, people, it's because we're sort of combining Discord and Zoom so that Mac can play with us today. Because her bandwidth is so shitty that we were kind of restricted here. So if any of us talk for a long time, we will probably get desynced, and it'll probably freak some people out. But that's okay. We'll live with it. We'll live with it. Yeah. So Zagonicus, there's some serious interest in your hair and or beard.
Yeah. I decided that it was time to trim the hair down, and then also I set fire to part of my beard, and I thought, well, that's a good excuse to shave parts of it off.
Is that really the reason? Like, because you didn't say that yesterday.
No, I've been thinking about it for a while, because the beard was kind of growing out scraggly, and I hadn't taken good care of like the skin underneath the beard from when I started growing it out. And I was thinking about doing it, and then I set fire to my face a bit, and I went, well, there you go. It's a sign from good Lord Aed himself. So
does your does it feel like, does your head feel lighter?
I just feel things more, and
I have
every
feelings
time
now.
every time I see my face, I'm like, it's weird because I trimmed my mustache, which I haven't done in a long time. Like, I can see when I smile and stuff, and see my top lip, and it just feels weird. And I can see like my neck. Normally the beard blocks that as well. So I'm like, oh god, there's a neck under here. So yeah, it's just.
Would you do me? Do me.
I don't know. It's change, and I don't deal with change very well. But I'm getting there. When Mr. Z was trying to like trim my face because I've got brain stuff going on, I kept fucking like twitching and stuff when she's got scissors next to my mouth.
Oh dear.
Yeah, she was laughing about it though, which I guess is fine. But
so it's like a double. Oh God, there's a sharp thing near my face. It's a double.
Yeah, every time she went to do it, because she was like touching my lip and the mustache she has moved, it was tickling. So every time she did that, I just went, fuck off! Over and over again. But she found it funny. She knows I don't mean it at her, so.
So you're twitching and she's laughing with scissors. That's
Did a good job
Yeah, she
considering,
did.
right?
She did. She did. Yeah, speaking about that, I've been working on my resume, and I'm putting like my, like old shows and stuff that we've been doing that I've done. So I was like looking through like trying to find dates and stuff, and I saw like the old shows with Peachy with his beard basically that length. And it's just
I
such
hate that I can't see things. I don't know what this looks like.
You must
Add
suffer.
me on Snapchat, Mac.
I've sent you plenty of pictures in your DMs. Just look at those.
I'll Snapchat you, Mac. Add me. I'll snap you pics.
Yeah, so like
Snap you.
I saw Peachy with like minuscule beard. I feel like I got to go back into your VODs now, Bobby, and see like back when the beard was short.
I rocked a mustache for a while too. Just
the
straight
pure
stash.
mustache.
Yeah, I'll have to dig it out.
I actually had a
You don't have to dig it out. It's right there. I can see it.
I had a memory post on Facebook back before I'd completely given up on life. I look very different.
What about Charlie? What about you, Charlie? When did you decide to shave your beard?
Well, I mean, it's been a journey. I've been letting it grow, and I just decided it's time to just take it off. Yeah, I mean, Vikings, they usually really have big beards, and mine's been kind of small. You can really see it.
It's okay, Charlie. You're amongst friends. We support you.
Thank you.
Absolutely, of course. That's what we're here for. So why don't we do some introductions? Why don't we go around the room and let's introduce the players and their characters to get us started here for Seventh Eon. Belmorn, why don't you start us off?
Sounds good. What's up, guys? I played Belmorn Dreltak, the level 10 Nobleton Dragonborn. He's last episode was pretty good. I got the killing blow on a poor Dragoneel. I channeled Bahamut, the holy spirit of Bahamut, and slayed the beast. And it was all my fault that we slayed the beast because Bahamut's the greatest deity in the whole universe. And on Twitch, I'm Bobby Flail. I play all different kinds of games early morning. I can't wait to start playing today, and let's do it. Let's go. More monsters, please. Give us a CR like 14 today. Giving them ideas.
Please no. Don't do this. Don't do this.
I'm giving them the eyebrows, Mac. All right. Ignia, why don't you go next?
Hi, I'm Luquenas and I'm playing Ignia. She is a trickster, morph, fire genasi, a lot of things. She can change into a lot of things. I was a shark last time, almost drowned because sharks apparently can't breathe when they don't move. So thank you, Chuck, for ruining that. No, I'm joking. It's fine. I'm curious to see what happens. Obviously, it's a little bit weird today because I can't see people, but I'll do my best.
So it's more like you're curious to guess what's going to happen today.
Yeah, I don't know what to prepare for yet, but I'm curious to see what happens. I mean, we're going for the reward from that, guy, the Musha, whatever it was, the midget. So
Wow.
That'll be fun.
Wow.
I mean, he's small, okay?
He's
a
actually
gnome.
a gnome.
Can we be politically correct, please?
Yeah.
Jesus, Mac.
d'Azul.
This, yeah.
Jacquin d'Aswell.
Yes.
You found that straw okay there, Charlie? I kind of want that clipped. It was like, ah.
Isn't that how you're supposed to use straws, Ben?
It looked so inappropriate.
Speaking of inappropriate, Drabdarb.
I'm not inappropriate. Drab isn't. I mean, I am, but Drab isn't.
I mean, you got a cabbage thrown at you in the last episode.
I mean, she was a bitch.
Wow.
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 Give me.
Wow.
Wow. It's hateful.
I played Drabdub, and I got some tropes, and I boned them up, and I threw them out the window, and I'm a bard who's actually kind of a soldier, but also a Goliath, with a mustache. I have original thoughts sometimes.
We'll say that. Just, it's good. It's good that you're improving, and we've been watching you for the last weeks, and I think you're ready to maybe live on your own soon.
I gotta stay strong!
Nice.
Go
Chat
to the
got
grocery
clip.
store by yourself.
Chat got the clip, Charlie.
No.
Need to make it a looping
Better be the
gift
clip
now.
of when Whack was doing it. Because that shit was filth.
I'm sure it was. Well, it's my tongue, man. I can't control that thing. You know what happens?
No, we don't. I mean, I guess I do, but
I can imagine. I can imagine.
oh Jesus,
Speaking of freaks,
that's rude.
I can't. It gets out of control. It gets out of control.
That's not human. I think that's probably alien.
Yeah,
Or-
it is. It is a little bit. Speaking of alien, Charlie,
Yeah.
why don't
hi.
you talk about yourself and your character?
Fucking. I'm playing Orumi Hilda Hidamura, and it's this very small, dark-skinned, deep gnome. She's tiny, and she used to live in the mines, and she tries her hardest to be cool, but it always fails. She's pretty adorable, I think. And I'm Charlie, also known as Tilla, and that's my intro.
Awesome, Kelvin.
Hello everyone, I'm Scoticus and I play Kelvin Ironbrew, a mountain dwarf alchemist who's a little bit grumpy and short-tempered, and potentially rude. But his heart's in the right place. If you'd grown up where he had, you'd have turned out exactly the same as he did. He was just mostly surrounded by assholes his entire life, so yeah. Last week, poor Buster, his homunculus, got riggedy wrecked by a dragon eel. But, fortunately, that same damage didn't happen to any of the characters, because I think it would have almost killed a lot of the characters, and would have killed some of them. The thing did like 70 damage in one turn or something ridiculous like that, so... Yeah, so I'll have to spend some time getting Buster, I would say back on his feet, but I need to build his feet first. Then put him back on them. So.
Well, I mean, at least those come first, right?
Yeah, start there. Start from the ground up.
Yeah. It's a good starting point. I'm Wacksteven. I'm the DM of Doom. I will be dragging these guys kicking and screaming through the adventure today. And we'll see what happens with the adventure today. I'm actually pretty curious. We had some great DM prep through the week, with chat coming up with some great new suggestions and names and ideas for so many different places in this world. I have to say, you know, and I know I've been saying a lot, but the whole process has been really great, and I've enjoyed the whole thing with chat helping out with stuff. We've come up with so many wonderful things for this setting and world so far, and it's just been a pleasure. So before we even get started, I just want to say thank you, chat, for helping out with everything, because you guys are really helping fill out the world, and I feel like everyone just is so much more invested because of it. So I really appreciate it. Links are permitted in the chat by default. But yeah, thank you. So if you guys like what I do here, follow. There's a follow button, and if you'd like to support, there is a sub button as well. And you get that DM emote. Yes, the angry, evil DM emote. So let's get started with some Seventh Eon. Last session, we had introduced the characters. We had met them. We met the we worked up some of the stuff for the guild as well. Let me bring up the map for chat to see for people that might not have seen it so far. We have come up with a whole bunch of more names and things for various locations on the map, especially in the realm of Falarin, which is currently where the players are located. They are specifically located in St. Helena, which is a major port in Falarin, right next to the Bay of Fashin. And the characters are part of the Iron Fox Guild, the Iron Foxes, led by the Silver Fox. What did we decide on his name? It's one of the 11.
Something Folkban.
Yes.
Wasn't it Randall Folkban? Randy
Yeah,
Folkban.
it was. It was. Randall Vupin. Yes, they received a mission of sorts from the guild that was patroned by the noble lord Jacques d'Aswell, the gnome noble leader of St. Helena. St. Helena has been experiencing some problems with their ships, and trade has basically stopped completely in St. Helena. The ships were under attack by a large creature, a dragon eel. The players were dispensed out into the a crappy boat, sent out to try and deal with this creature, and after a very narrow victory, because I feel like if the creature got one more breath attack, somebody was going to die, most likely. It was actually
Whack,
pretty close.
It doesn't matter who comes for second place. Nobody remembers that.
True.
If you ain't first, you're last, you know? And
Exactly.
That dragon eel was last.
It was definitely last. So,
Nice guys finished last.
yeah. There was a...
Well, it's just manners to finish after they have, right?
Every fucking time, Charlie.
Yep.
Every fucking time.
So, yes, in the last session, the characters fought versus a dragon eel, and, well, in the process, the ship that they were traveling on kind of took some damage from this creature's breath. A nasty bit of lightning that shot out from its mouth, nearly killing the characters and causing quite a few problems. One of the crew of the ship went overboard, and the front portion of the ship basically became dislodged. And splashed into the water. Drab, you just kind of turn around and see this this chunk of the ship just kind of like detach itself. Please give me a dexterity saving throw, Drab. And you're muted, by the way.
A deck save, correct?
A dex save, yes.
How does 25 do?
That's pretty good. You kind of like lightly step, realizing that the floorboards are just kind of like giving way in front of you, like just.
I feel like I don't look outwardly dexterous or anything like that. I think I just slowly step over just at the right minute, like Pink Panther style, and it just falls away. Right. Half the ship gone. Hello.
Well, what?
Would I Would I be able to like carry someone as a shark?
Are you a war shark?
I am a war shark. I can carry 2 people.
Is the ship sinking?
The ship is not sinking, but it is taking on a little bit of water. It's probably like the I would say like the front. Here, I'll mark where it happened. We'll say it's probably like this, and like part of the floorboards and stuff have come up and cracked like over here.
I look at my hand, starting to cast a mending spell, and I look at the ship. Well, that's just not going to bloody cut it. Does anyone know how to fix a ship? You!
What are we going to do?
The crew is like fishing out the person that went overboard. Like they have the rope that Ori gave them, and they're like, "Heave! All right, lads, grab him."
Yeah, I go over and give them a hand quickly and help pull the sailor that's in the water out of the water.
Okay. Fair
Do
enough.
we still have water breathing? You're muted.
I'm
Charlie.
just
You do. It lasts for 24 hours.
I'm just curious because I'm not sure if this is possible, but if I can shapeshift in a construct, can a construct be a ship? Or boat?
No.
Nah. That
What
would
about
be
the
fun.
prow of a ship?
I mean, do I need to answer that or like?
I should have picked stuff that could make me change to an essence. Maybe I could have like changed into like rubber or something and hold the ship together.
Change into rubber? Rubber man?
I don't know.
I think you're taking the One Piece thing situation like a little.
Funny enough, I actually never watched One Piece. Yeah, I know.
Is the captain around?
I mean, there's just a crew. There's not specifically a captain. Like these guys were probably just like dragged onto the ship.
Okay. I'm going to walk up to one of the sailors. Mew! Hello, name? Come on.
Yeah, he just kind of looks at you and says, "I'm Craig."
Oh, fucking. Craig! Right, good seafaring name. Can we sail the ship without half of the ship?
What
Are
kind
you
of
bloody
question is
daft?
that? Do you think it'll hold till we get back to port?
That's
We
what I
can't-
just bloody said.
We can't do a damn thing. The ship is gonna sink soon.
Right,
I
second
can't
question.
Swim. I can't swim. I'm not gonna be able to swim.
You'll be fine. Stop. Calm down. Yeah, I gave you.
Just gonna climb onto like one of the poles, like both with my hands
Oh,
and
fuck.
both of my just holding
Yeah,
on. Like,
I'm gonna come over and like try and grab you. Come on now, it's fine. Come on, get. Yeah, I'm trying to grab you. Come
Oh,
on,
yeah,
just
so-
let go. I've got you.
Absolutely. Give me opposed athletics checks. Actually, for you, Ori, I think it's a saving throw. Whichever's higher.
You've got a grip like a bloody limpet. Let go.
no. I'm gonna hold here, and I'm gonna be fine. Everything's going to be fine.
Oh, just leave her be, Kelvin.
Right, when you get in the water, don't panic. You'll breathe it just fine.
Well, I can't really swim in all of this.
Just walk along the bottom. I'm sure.
And I can't swim at all. I'm
Ignia, just she'll come and help you. Just don't be
I
scared
mean-
when you see a massive shark coming at you.
Can I hear them? I don't think so.
You're in the water. I mean, they're kind of yelling. I would say probably yes. You're probably near the surface of the water.
I can carry one person.
You just see the shark mouth like come out of the water. Like,
no.
She'll bring you ashore,
mean-
Ori.
Yeah, well,
it's
on you go
me.
then.
Ignia.
I'm currently drawing a circle at the back on the deck of the ship with like intricate runes and stuff.
Okay, how are you doing this?
With a piece of chalk.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm currently doing while you guys are trying to feed this poor thing to a shark.
It's now the time for drawing.
I'm just
What are you doing, Drab?
crying.
Look, Belmorn, have I ever let you down before?
Yes, many times.
Theoretically, have I ever let you down?
Theoretically as well.
Damn it.
What are you doing now?
I cast
what are these-
teleportation circle.
Wow. Okay.
Man,
A conjuration.
Okay, so it says it needs to
5.
be to a. It needs to be to a permanent one, but I'm going to assume that I have a permanent one back at the guild,
Assume?
since as I work there and work out from there.
I think that is a totally safe bet. Absolutely.
okay?
Yeah, I think that's definitely a safe bet. Again, you guys have a you guys are members of a very prominent guild. I would say that they probably do have a teleportation circle that anybody that's not from the guild doesn't know about.
it's like behind like a.
Yeah,
you
they
gotta, like,
you'd probably
pull,
just
like,
have a
book down
storage.
for a bookshelf.
It's a
and
storage room or something, maybe. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Have you seen how this is written as well? It basically calls it a Stargate because you need like a number or a code to go to particular ones.
It's really cool.
Oh.
But how many people can be
Ignia, do you want
teleported with that?
to get up here? I like put a hand down.
Who's
to the
Althea?
shark. Say Ignia.
Shut Ignia. Yeah.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought I heard Althea.
It's the accent. It throws people off.
I'll throw out my like shark fin and I give it into and my hand just turns into an actual hand. And, like,
Their
wrap
flipper
me
just
up.
goes like.
Yeah. Don't think I'll ever be getting used to that. Up you come. Like, haul you up over
Thanks.
the edge.
Oh, thanks. So
Didn't
how are we gonna
expect-
get out of this situation?
Well, Drab's doing a thing. Didn't expect that, Drab.
Oh, perhaps.
I keep forgetting you can do that.
Well,
Look, it's
let's get out
okay.
of here.
I am so bloody amazing. People forget all the things I could. Did I tell you? It was
Drab.
6 years ago.
The sad part is this is
And I hold my hand in front
the
of
sad part is his talking about this is part of the ritual.
Oh,
I'm sorry, you can't interrupt me. Otherwise, we're not getting home.
You got to let him prattle on for the whole 10 minutes.
Anyway, Birmingham, many years ago. Golden hair she had.
I'm sobbing. On
Really?
the call.
Really?
We're not
small
going in the
pinky.
water.
The end.
Ori, we're not going in the water now. Just come over here with me.
I don't want the water.
We're not going in the
Here's
water.
the
It's
water.
fine. Don't. Oh, for.
It's okay, Ori.
Oh,
It's
I'm still
okay.
proud.
Take care of that, Belmorn.
She has a name, not that. Ori, it'll be fine. Hop down.
I
And
kind
hop
of
on that teleportation circle.
open one eye and kind of look at you. Are you sure?
Positive. Bahamut is with us.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna let go, and you have to promise I'm not gonna go in the water. Okay?
I promise you.
I don't want to touch the water.
Well, don't jump in then.
Okay, I won't jump into the water.
Well, hop
Okay.
down.
Oh yeah, not hopping down into the water. Just on the ship. Okay.
Onto the ship, yes, my dear.
And I'll just kind of release myself, kind of crawling towards the circle.
Yeah.
And I said, madam, I don't even know what an elephant is. And the teleportation circle just goes.
And she just so Ori hopped onto the circle.
So what is
She's
the
gone.
circle?
Just
What is
crawling towards it.
what does the circle look like? Like what happens? Like explain the
When it opens,
yeah.
so it's like instead of a spotlight going down onto the floor, it's like a spotlight going up, but it looks like it's misty, so you can actually see the light. You know, like when you can see a laser in like
Like
if you
dust.
and-
Yeah, like light is
yeah.
going through the dust and stuff.
But it's obviously that doesn't exist on the sea.
It's probably
that's what it
water
looks
vapor
like.
or something. Okay.
Or magic.
Magic's not real.
So the crew,
It's not bloody magic.
The
Just
crew-
common sense.
the crew has been sorting out their comrade that's sort of fallen into the water. Just sort of,
Missed the circle.
yeah. The circle's there, and the crew just kind of like turn as they see this huge light. They're just kind of like taken aback, and they say,
Hey! What's that? What are you doing to the ship?
It's how we're getting back to port.
Are we taking this lot with us, or are we leaving?
Of course
them
we
here?
are. Why would we leave them behind? They'd sink. And they can't breathe underwater like
What do you-
us.
What do you mean, get back to port?
No.
Well, the ship's sinking.
Yeah, we were
taking
gonna.
on water.
But what are you talking about? Get back
Can
to port.
you just get into the circle? We're
This might-
leaving.
This
Unless
might
you
be
want
more-
to drown and eaten by sharks.
What's that light there?
Kelvin, you mind hopping in and
Oh, well, before I go, I'm just going to say this might be more trouble than it's worth. Let them swim back. And I hop into the circle. And...
they just,
Whoa! Whoa! Where did he go?
back to port?
It's your bloody choice, chaps. And I walk in. as
No,
well.
we can't leave anyone behind.
We won't, Ori. I'll make sure they get in.
What if they can't swim either?
Well, I'm sure they can swim, but we'll make sure they get in the teleporter.
Teleporter? What
Yes.
kind of crazy? What are those lights? Where'd that feller go?
Just hop in and you'll see for yourself.
You hear that? Go in there, Craig.
It's perfectly safe, Craig.
Yes,
Can I roll
yes,
a
Craig,
persuasion
you can go.
chance or persuasion on that? to
absolutely.
Craig? Okay, this is to Craig.
Fuck you guys. Sorry.
23.
Okay.
He crits.
Natural 20.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Okay. Craig says,
I'm not going in there. You must be out of
Oh.
your damn mind.
Bahamut saved me, and I clock him and knock him out.
Oh,
Holy shit! You don't just push him in there.
oh.
Give that guy brain damage.
and knock him out, and I just lift him up over my shoulder and just lay him down gently in the teleporter.
I mean, you probably just toss him in. It's like a hole,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Just,
Oh,
We're
Now,
gonna need to look at
who's
that
next?
later.
We'll make sure he's fine.
Craig! They all like chase after him. They like look over the edge of the teleportation circle, like,
Oh, what's that mist? I heard tale of this. It's like a siren song.
Well,
People.
siren isn't. It's not a siren song. Songs you can hear songs, not see songs.
I think I can
No.
hear something.
I push him in. Now, 2 more. Who's next?
Guys, you can start to see the teleportation circle flickering.
yeah. It's starting to.
What's wrong with the light? Did the fire go out?
No, we must be quick. It's soon
Is there something wrong with it? Are we gonna
Hop in,
drown?
Laura.
But what about you?
I'll be long shortly.
Okay.
Hop in.
Okay. And she crawls into the teleportation circle.
Yeah. The last remaining crew member is just kind of like peering into the circle, and you just see him like stick his arm in there.
Where'd me arm go?
Back to port.
This is witchcraft, it is.
I grab his arm from the other side and pull him through.
Well, When the last crew member's gone through, I'm gonna head over to the dragon eel and grab it by the tail, and try and pull it to the portal.
The dragon eel tail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, give me an athletics check. This thing is fucking. It's like a big, massive muscle.
24.
Okay.
It's a war dragon eel.
It's never gonna end.
Okay.
Never.
Your shame will forever remain, Bobby.
It's fine. Shame my pronunciation. It's okay.
You need to play a war cleric, Bobby.
I have.
Just carry people around.
And then every time you introduce yourself as a cleric, you say, "I'm a war cleric."
Absolutely.
Okay.
Every single time. But yeah,
So-
I'm dragging this thing.
You just kind of. Slide through the portal.
Yeah, the
And-
second that it slides to the portal, I hop into the portal as well.
Yeah, and I feel like when you hop through the portal, it's like gravity is going down. Like it's going down. Like you hop through, and then the portal on the other side, it like goes up, and then normal gravity returns. So it's like whoop. You like hop out, and then like doof, land off to the side.
Are we all just like smushed in like a small cupboard, small closet right now?
It's a
Just-
storage room.
I already left.
It's a storage room.
Oh, okay.
Would I be like underneath Belmorn right now?
Underneath the dragon eel.
Oh god, I'm underneath the
Squish
dragon eel.
down.
Well, I mean, Belmorn had to like sort of push this thing through, so I'm guessing it took him a little while to do so. So
Okay.
it really depends on you guys on how long you were sitting there when you went through the portal.
I would have been. I would already like. I would have.
I would have been waiting for Belmorn to come, so I would be like right at like the entrance thing,
Okay.
and then there's just a giant.
I'd see, probably like mouth first. This thing just comes through, just like teeth and a tongue laying off the side, blood everywhere.
Yeah, and I mean, Belmorn kind of gored this thing a little bit, right? Like, well, you had a hammer, so you
like I
squished
bashed it like the upper part of the jaw. So like if the jaw's like this, the top part of the jaw is like over here.
Yeah.
So it's just like completely just, but like
It's
not
probably
like
like-
it's not like
It's probably like flapping, like.
oh yeah, like any bones in this thing's mouth or face is just completely shattered and crushed.
Yeah. So that comes through the portal, and just kind of like you just see like it just shoots out of the portal from the ground. So if you're like looking into the teleportation circle,
Oh god.
Ori, this thing just comes shooting out like.
Whatever happened? And then it would just land right on top of me, like throwing her down like underneath this huge thing, and she'd just be screaming. Yeah, that sucks.
The teleportation circle is 1 minute. Oh, it's 1 round. Yeah, so it's very quick.
1 minute is 1 minute. Right?
Yeah, one round is not 1 minute. It's 6
6
seconds.
On my next turn, it's when it stops, so don't
Yeah.
give me a turn yet.
Yeah, you guys barely had a few seconds to do this.
This whole maybe I can't drag the thing through then if that's the case.
Surely we can't retcon.
Oh, oh. It's your call, sister.
Take off a second spell slot, Drab. We'll say that costs
I
you 2.
do not have a second level 5 spell slot.
Okay, then take off 2 4s.
I do not have 2 4 slots.
Get rid of anything that's left.
Your
Oh,
inspiration
it's
is gone.
I'll get rid of a level 4, a level 5, and 2 level 3s.
That'll work. And you're sweating like profusely when you come through.
Keep on muting the wrong fucking thing, god damn it. Come on! I want some bloody brandy.
Who's Brandy?
She is the smoothest woman you've ever experienced in your life.
I'm still underneath the eel.
Yeah, and
No.
Ori's just screaming her head off like
Oh,
the
yeah,
whole
this
Her
time.
legs are just, her feet are just kicking out from the side.
Ori, no! And I just lift the eel up so she can get out.
I'm
I'll
just
try
gonna run
pull
and hug you.
pull her from underneath the slimy thing. Come on, little one.
I thought it was alive, and I thought you didn't make it.
Oh, I told you we'd be fine. Have faith, my dear.
Yeah, the crew
Muhammad is watching over us.
The crew from the ship just kind of are staring like all around, wild-eyed. Probably like as soon as that thing came through and like Ori started screaming, they started screaming. So it's like everybody's just screaming their heads off, like,
Ah! How did we get here? This is insane. We're in a different place. Where's the
Right,
sea?
that's it. I laid a bomb. Look what I've got. To the sailors. Hello.
Oh no. No.
There's the door. Come on.
Ah!
I hope
Go.
you
There's the door.
Could have just asked them.
they just
Kelvin.
they open the door, like scrabble through. And this is probably like a storage room, I'll say, like off of the main hallway or something in the guild hall. And they just come scrabbling out the door, rush past. There's probably like, you probably have one or two other guild members that are kind of like walking around, as well as Mr. Vulpan. And yeah, they
I
just
shepherd them towards like the front door. Go on, help me. Go.
That's a major offense in some places to threaten people, you know?
yeah, and they just barrel through the front door. Ah, scream!
They're insane. They're insane.
Don't worry,
That's
gal.
true.
I've never heard of theatrics. And I do like a big old fucking curtsy bit.
Mr.
Wow.
Vulpan is probably just like sitting at a table, and he's probably just got like bifocals or something, just like down on the edge of his nose like this, and he's just reading a
Yes.
newspaper.
Mr. Volpan, the rest will be out in a second. They're just dragging out the, excuse the pun, we're dragging out the dragon eel.
All right, no, so everybody's okay then? And he's like not even really looking up at you. He's just like looking through the newspaper. He just kind of folds.
The bastard got Buster. I'll have to start over again.
He looks up and he says, "Wait, was Buster the little one?"
Aye, little one.
Oh,
Bust go bust.
well, that's not good.
No,
Where's the bloody brandy? I walk past them all, ignoring this complete
It
confusion.
took a bite out and then just smashed Buster into pieces with its tail. I got most of it in my bag here.
You brought her home?
Her? No, Buster's Buster's an it, really. Looks like a him, though.
I have to admit, you're a lot less broken up than I thought you'd be.
Well,
She
okay,
was very
yes.
sweet. Well, I'm sad to see her go.
I don't know why I'm even here sometimes. I like take my bag upstairs and go stow it in my room. My bag of spare clay bits that I grabbed from Buster and his little core section.
Give me a hand with this, Ori. And I pick up part of the tail of the dragon eel. Let's bring this out to Vulpin.
Yeah. Yeah, she kind of... I dry my tears and breathe in a bit. Yeah, it's no problem. I can do this. You know when you're kind of pretending, you know, like a kid is like helping you, but you're actually taking everything? That's kind of like it is.
Yeah, you grab
gonna
that
take
corner there, and they're like
Yeah.
barely touching it, and the one person's like, "Arr!" Yeah.
Yeah.
we,
So you
track
grab
this
like
thing.
you grab like the end of the tail, and you just kind of.
Aw.
It's really heavy.
Okay.
I just see
I'm just
Ari
saying-
walk in and I hand her a towel. Because I see she's completely covered in like slime and
Viscera and grossness.
other grossness. Yeah.
I'm
Here.
just sitting on a really comfy old man chair, drinking brandy, with my feet up on like a footrest thing.
Yeah, you probably go back into like the living room or something, and just kind of kick your feet up.
So, boss, you could tell Mr. Ass, well, we've got what he needed, so we'd like a reward.
He's like reading the paper, and he says, "Mm-hmm."
Look what we got. We killed it. All on our own.
So you like,
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
perfect.
rebel.
yeah, and Mr. Volpan like jumps. He's like, "Whoa! I thought you were dead."
Who told you that?
The hairy one.
Which one?
The
I come
his name?
down the stairs with a dagger in my hand. Ah, perfect. I start heading over towards them.
He did.
No. Or is fine.
Yeah,
Oh. Well, then who died? He's like,
Buster.
who is Buster?
Kelvin's friend. You've never
Who's
noticed
Kelvin?
I'd kill you. Swear to
Oh. I'm sorry. I always get you confused with Craig.
that? How well do you know Craig?
It's bloody Craig!
Who's
Told you.
Craig?
Right, I like pull up the mouth of the dragon eel, and I start like trying to like dig in. I've got to be some bloody glands or something in here. I'm like digging in with my dagger, like trying to find some sort of
Oh,
like
You
lightning
should-
gland or something.
Whoa. Kelvin.
Wow.
Not in the
Place for
living
that.
room. No.
What?
Go through the back. Take that thing
I'll
outside.
Bring it for you, Kelvin.
Take the
Let me
thing
know if you'd
outside.
like it.
Do that stuff out in the alley. We're not going to do that in the guild hall.
You think it's a good idea to gut that out in the alley with everyone to see?
you should listen to Volpe. He's-
We'll do it. That'll be fine. Do you want anything from it? Do you want a tooth or an eyeball or something you can stick up in the wall, or
Sure, rip out
A few
some of the
steaks
teeth.
would be nice.
Rip out some of the teeth.
Teeth.
Feed the dragonborn. Standard stuff.
No, you're gonna make a bloody show of it.
right? Anybody wants to come and help, or really just wants to see what its insides look like?
Desecrating
Out in the alley with
animal
me and-
is a foul act. You should have respect for this animal.
Oh, I
Shouldn't
do
we
have
take it
respect
back to the
for
bloody docks?
No, we should take it back
thank
to the...
God.
Yes, because
Uh,
we should have a funeral.
Belly, let's go.
No, okay. And I hoist the thing up.
Ori, if you want to come, I'll show you what respect for an animal looks like.
And by the way, I feel like as soon as you like lift this thing up, it's just dripping wet, right? Like it's just and
Yeah.
there's blood and like there's probably some like intestines that are hanging down, like it's
It's not nice.
it's water and blood that just kind of like you hold it up and you're just getting it's everywhere. It's falling all over the place.
Oh,
And Vulpan just kind of
I'm sorry, Mr. Volpe. I'll make sure we'll clean this up later.
it's all right, Buster. Not a problem.
Sorry.
Mr. Volpe, my name is Orimi Hilda.
What's
I've
that?
been here. Orimi Hilda.
Can you speak
been
up,
here.
honey?
My name is Orimi Hilda. Mr. Volpe.
Oh, I'm sorry. He told me your name was Buster.
Just shake my head and carry the dragon eel out the door.
I've been here for quite some time, and
I think I remember you. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're doing great, kid. You're doing great. He just kind of like pats you on the head.
Thank you, Mr. Volpe. And I'll go with the others.
Do me a favor. After you're done there, just grab a mop and see if you can. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. And she kind of does this, and maybe that's not.
Ori, please.
Uh,
Don't let him bully you like that. You're not his cleaning lady.
But it is my duty to listen to Mr. Volpe. He is a most respectable man,
He doesn't
and
want
the leader
Just,
here.
it'll be fine, Ori. Just go help, and I'll do it.
Okay. I mean, I do want to help. I mean, I don't want to bother you with responsibilities that are mine.
And
I just grab her shoulders, turn her around.
Let's
Yeah,
go,
let's go.
Ori.
Yeah, let's go. I'm coming. Okay.
And I just like lean over and whisper
I feel
to
like she's kind of like she's doing the thing where she's like resisting, but I just want to help. And you just kind of like keep trying to
Like,
push
push
her.
it.
And I'm trying to scoop like some innards like from the floor, and it just gets more dirty. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'll come back. I promise. And then I'm gonna run.
And I'm just gonna whisper in like Fulpan's ear. Could you stop bullying the little girl?
Ah, leave him alone. He's just joking. And I click my fingers and cast prestidigitation on the floor.
It's just like, what does it look like when the prestidigitation happens?
Oh, when I do the clean one, it
Yeah.
is most definitely like the Fantasia brushes, mops, and buckets. Definitely 100%.
Yeah, it's like
And there's a little tune you can hear, and they're all like mopping to the tempo of the song.
Look, I'm not trying to bully anybody, Ignia. It's just, you guys just became
know.
members. It's
Just
stuff
became
has to get done. There's no trainees around. I'm not
And I
gonna do
just-
it. It's got to get done.
I'm just gonna grab one of the mobs that were like cast by Drap's prestidigitation, hard words, and I'm just gonna hand it to him. There.
Oh, this thing's going crazy in his hand. He's trying to clean it. and shit.
Well, it's So you tried to hand it to Volpan?
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as he like touches it, it starts to like wig out, and he just like lets it go, and it like goes back to cleaning.
No, we're new. You gotta rip the new.
So he
one.
kind of
It's fantastic.
he pats you on the back. He says, "See,
I mean, we've
everything
been a
worked
member
out just
for a
fine."
while, right? Like not just. Like,
No, you're new members.
recently.
You're new members. You're not trainees anymore. You just
Yeah,
now
okay.
just recently become members.
But I thought he knew us for like we've been in that place with him for like.
I mean, it's a situation where a lot of people come and go from the guild hall,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's like a teacher, right? Like they remember you for that year, and then it's like,
Hey, Wack, I'll explain you something. None of my teachers ever forgot about me.
Well, I mean that's you. That's not everyone.
Mac, my own mother forgets my name sometimes.
I'm sorry.
I don't know how she could ever forget Craig.
My name is Craig.
Oh,
So outside, once Ori comes out. Okay, Ori, so you wanted to not have me do things to it. Well, I say that's disrespectful. Here's why. Why would you waste it?
That's true, but
Mhm.
you must respect the animal and the parts of the animal that you have used, and you must give back to nature what you have taken.
Right. Well, we'll do that kinda.
So we should plant a tree, or maybe take care of a small animal and raise it as our own.
Okay, I stick my dagger like in behind its eye and pull it out.
Oh dear.
Right, so
We'll
the
plant
eyeballs,
tree.
we can test it and see, and it might have stuff inside it that helps me make a potion. I'm like holding my hand and squidging it, and it's kind of bulging at you. Right, so that goes in the bag. Now, I'm pretty sure it's got glands. I'll get in there in a second, but it's got scales. And I like start hacking away at it. Scales are tough. You use them for anything. Its teeth they're nice to show off, and it'll remind you that you took its life, and always be thankful for it. And I like start hacking at its gums.
Let's go
that's for
back
the
inside,
inside.
Ori.
Wait a second.
I quickly hurry Ori back inside.
I like start crawling like inside, like its open guts. In here.
Oh.
Could I make a roll of my alchemist supplies to see if I can?
Definitely
Yeah,
not. This is
get alchemist
survival
supplies
for
from
sure.
this? Survival.
Survival, yeah.
Survival. I don't even see that on my sheet. I don't have survival. Whack. It'll have to be alchemist supplies.
Sorry, it's survival, my friend.
Okay, I'll take a roll for it.
Careful, he'll make you roll twice. One to pull shit off it, and then one to see if any of it's useful.
I got a 10.
Okay. Yeah, you're a bit brutal with the whole, like, dismemberment.
I
of this
was
thing.
kind of trying to like shock her into
Yeah,
not being a little
exactly.
bitch.
You were just kind of like jabbing the dagger in random spots, you know? And there's like this like liquid that's like pouring out, and it's probably
It probably splatters a bit in her face, like.
yeah, and it's like spleen juice, you know what I mean? Like it's just
Yeah.
there's,
I get a
there's
little
various
violent.
chemicals and stuff that mix for the dragon to sort of spew forth this lightning breath. So like it's
Yeah.
probably one of those.
Yeah, I get a little vial and get some dragon eel spleen juice. Fill that up.
Yeah, but all in all, I'm going to say you get very minimal amounts of anything from this dragon eel that are useful in your alchemy.
Okay. So probably just that little vial of something that I'll need to find something to mix with. I'll need to test an experiment. So I have a vial of dragon eel spleen juice. Okay. I get like it's big fangs, I guess. Oh, I guess I'll maybe just hack its head off, and then see if Vulpin wants the whole head. I like drag it in. I'll just drag it to the door because I know he's getting pissy. Vulpin, the belly messed up its face a wee bit. We could probably get somebody to reconstruct it. Do you want the whole head, or shall I just get the teeth?
I guess I don't know. Don't bring that inside just yet. We gotta. Oh man, what a mess. Look. All right. Take the skin off that thing. Let's get the skull. Maybe we can put that someplace. We'll keep it in storage. I don't know.
Right. Okay.
We'll give
I
it
start
to,
like
we'll give it
skinning
to-
it at the door.
Well, no, back up just like a few steps. Kelvin, look, you're getting.
Hey.
Smells of bloody fish in here. What are you doing?
Oh, it's probably got a lot of meat on it. I don't know if anyone's good at butchering. He says this, he's like totally not properly butchering this thing in the door. I think some people like eel. Like drag
Calvin.
the head round the side and I start like cutting off all
Calvin.
its skin and scooping its brains out.
Shouldn't you do that at the dock so they can tell that the thing's bloody gone and they can carry on wherever the hell it is people on boats do?
Look. We're gonna save the head, and we're gonna give it to.
friend.
Yes, we're gonna.
Aswell.
Oh,
We're
should we
going
not give
to
it to
give
the dock master?
We're
for
gonna
giving
give it to
away?
Lord Daswell. He can
Ah.
give it to whomever he wants. All we care about is completing the quest. Okay?
All I care about is his bloody brandy.
Well, I don't think he should get it.
Now, I
That'd
know
be
it's a
quite
silly
the
question. I know it's a silly question because, as always, I trust each and every one of you implicitly. Was there any property damage involved in this?
Nope.
Well, I mean,
Nothing that we
Nothing at all.
caused.
Nope.
I mean,
The ship was lost.
yeah.
What do you mean the ship was lost?
The ship that we
Well,
took
Billy,
from the
let me
harbor.
take over from here.
It
Well, what
sailed
happened
away.
was exactly we thought it'd be quicker to get back, and a sudden gust of wind took it when we teleported, and we don't know where it is.
Don't lie.
What?
The dragon eel thrashed the ship when it came on board, and it was sinking. We teleported back.
Well, technically they got two ships now.
Well, no. Still the one. It's just in pieces at the bottom of the bay.
Two of them.
Well, thanks for reducing my pay, you big little bastard.
That's a good bloody point. When we getting paid?
It's more important
I'm
that we're truthful.
sure it's. I'm sure the ship is fine.
But we're all okay, and
At
that's
least
what matters.
we got out. That's what
Material things
matters.
can be replaced with hard work
Exactly.
and passion
Exactly.
for making the things.
Well said.
Yeah, so he's just kind of face palming in the hallway. And I think Kelvin just kind of like just random like squirts of blood and random fluids and shit in the background while you guys are all trying to explain away this problem. And I think we'll take our first break there. And we'll be back in just a few minutes, everybody. So stay tuned for more Turn Order of the Seventh Eon as we find out what exactly is going to happen with this scene. We'll be back in just a little bit, everybody. Stay tuned for some more.